Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Math with Mr. W. Now, we've just talked about a lot of stuff. We've talked about a common denominator. We've talked about a least common multiple. We've talked about a greatest common factor. We've talked about adding fractions together. Well, let's talk about subtracting or adding the opposite. Well, it's just the same as just adding. There's nothing different, nothing new under the sun here, because if I have 3/4 and I need to subtract 1/8 away from it, I still have to do the same thing I did last time. I still have to have a common denominator. And you'll notice here that 3/4, and if I add the opposite, 3/4 to take away 1/8 isn't quite going to work because I don't have the same kinds. I need to have the same kinds. So what is my common denominator between 4ths and 8ths? Well, in this case, you'll note that 4 goes into 8 twice. So it's like having here 2 2's, and here we have 3 2's. I don't have to use 5 2's. I just use these 3 2's. So my common denominator is 8. 4 goes in 8 twice, and then 2 times 3 is 6. And here's our proportion. And this time we've gone the other direction. Like proportions on steroids. We went up. We didn't reduce, we made it bigger. 3/4 became 6/8. 3/4 equals 6/8. So, because 24 equals 24, if we multiply the diagonals, it still works. Do we have to change the bottom number? Heck no. It's still 1/8. All right, so now I've got 6/8, and I'm going to take away one of those 8's. Well, if you got 6/8 and I take away one of your 8's, how many 8's do you have left? You've got 5/8 left. 5/8. Now, this works fine when we don't have to regroup. But next time, we'll look at one where we have to regroup. So see you next time when we take a look at regrouping with adding the opposite. Have a great day, and see you next time on Math with Mr. W.